Thank you for being with us one more time. There is a saying, I never dreamed of success. I worked for it. Today, I have a proof example that you can turn your life around no matter how challenging it is. My guest for today, Afer, not only she's a single mom of 7 children, but also her daughter was diagnosed with autism. Today we have a lot to talk about, from homeless to having a job, from being a single mom to raising all of her 7 children. She raised the bar, she works every day, she raised them in the way they deserve to be. Thank you so much, April, for being with me today. Thank you for accepting our invite to share your story. You are such a beautiful, beautiful, amazing lady. Can you give me a little bit of background about you?
Thank you. So first, I'm a convert, and I was married, and unfortunately, that marriage dissolved, not happily, and it was the start of my homelessness with my kids.
How many kids did you have
At that time, it was just maybe 5 of them.
Okay. So overnight, you turned to be homeless with 5 kids, and the dad turned away on his kids.
Yes, and made sure that the community that we were in did not help me out.
Wow. Okay. And what did you do then?
I struggled. I went from place to place. Sometimes we could sleep at a friend's house. Sometimes it was in the car. We got to stay in some shelters, but because my oldest son was older than most of their cutoff ages, he wasn't 18 yet. He was 14, and they do like 10-year-old for boys. So there were some shelters.
That is very unfair.
It is.
It's so unfair. So what were they expecting you to do? Have them go to a different shelter and you stay with the rest of your kids with a different shelter?
Turn him out, just basically leave him and let him fend for his own, because he didn't have, his father passed away, so he was over my previous marriage. So it was difficult, and even then, Sabil helped me out.
How did you get to know Sabil?
How did I get to know Sabil? I think I started with them as a volunteer many years ago.
Wow. So that was before you became homeless?
Yeah.
Oh my God, how life goes around and how much people, when you give, sometimes you need the support and you find it. That's amazing. Okay.
So there were many years that I was running around, basically. I finally got into a shelter. I was there for 2 years. They prepared me to move out, but in the end, it was Sabil that helped me with my deposit and my furniture. The furniture is amazing, honestly. It's so wonderful. It was donated, brand new furniture. I mean, brand new. It was still in boxes. The gentleman who donated them brought them to our house and helped us assemble them. And it made it like a home. We got a bed from Sabil, and then COVID hit. This was last year, actually my anniversary.
So how long were you homeless for? How quick were you able to get back on your feet and get a home and have a safe place for your kids?
Honestly, God opened the doors for me exactly a year ago, I got into my apartment. And it was just hard work, just constantly working and bugging people. Really, I mean, it was the only way.
I love the way you're saying it because yeah, when you're in that situation, you need to do whatever it takes.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of asking for help when I need the help. But at the same time, like you said, I give back. You know, I volunteer a lot at Sabil, and Sabil is not just an organization. They're my family. I can call them anytime, and if I need anything, if they're able to help me with it, they'll help me. If they're not able to help me, they point me into the right direction. So it's kind of like having an older sibling that will help you.
Somebody who got your back.
Yeah, I don't feel alone. And
No,
I don't have family here in California, and Sabil's my family.
So tell me a little bit about your daughter. I mean, about all the challenges that you're talking about already, that must be one more thing.
It is. My daughter is the most amazing person, honestly.
I wish she came with you today.
She's taught me a lot.
How old is she?
She's 5. She'll be 6 in a few weeks. But she, being homeless with a special needs child is really hard. She calls the shelter that we were in the broken house. And that's how she identifies it. And now that we're in the new house, she's like, oh, this is the new house. And every day she's so excited about her couches. I'm not joking, she goes and hugs them constantly.
Beautiful. I mean, the little things, the way that children express their feelings with the simplest way possible touches our heart all the time. That is so beautiful.
It is. And even here, Sabil has opened the doors for her. They accept her. She's not shunned at all. So it's pretty amazing.
That's good. And you're working right now.
I am. I'm a home health aide.
That is wonderful. And I just asked her if she's available, and she said she's fully booked. So yeah, you can guys imagine how wonderful your story is. From being married, having a steady life with the children, to being divorced, to being in the street with 5 children, to having 7 children, 1 child with autism. I mean, there is no words. You are amazing, you are powerful, and I want you to send a message for all the women who are struggling right now, who thinks they cannot turn their life around, who are giving up on themselves or on their children.
You can't. You can't give up on yourself, and you can't give up on your children. First and foremost, I have to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the guidance, honestly. And Sabil helps me with that. Even if you have nowhere to go, there's something out there, but you have to put the work for it. You can't just sit there and just say, oh, poor me. You have to put effort.
That is very inspiring. Thank you so much for being with me today. لكل اللي عم يتابعونا باللغة العربية، حابة لكم قصة حابة أحكي لكم القصة باختصار كتير. قصتنا اليوم عن وحدة amazing، وحدة عن جد رائعة بكل معنى الكلمة. كانت متزوجة وعندها 5 أطفال، وفجأة وبين يوم وليلة حياتها ما عادت تستمر بنفس الطريقة مع زوجها، اتطلقوا ولقت حالها صارت بالشارع. صارت مشردة مع 5 أطفال، صارت تروح على الملاجئ، تنام بالسيارة، تترجى الناس حتى تقدر تقضي ليلة وحدة مع أولادها بالدفا بدون برد. رغم كل هالشي ظلت تساعد الناس، ظلت تتبرع بمنظمات، وسبحان الله هي قبل ما تمر بهالتجربة هي كانت بالأساس تتطوع وتساعد. فالمنظمات اللي كانت تروح تساعد فيهم اجى الوقت اللي هي احتاجتهم، فكلياتهم وقفوا معها. وسبيل كانت واحدة من المنظمات اللي ساعدتها كثير، وقفت معها لحتى تلاقي لها شلترز او اوتيلات، او حتى رجعت توقف على رجليها واستاجرت شقة جديدة، وجابوا لها كل الفرش، وكل الفرش كان جديد. حتى كانت عم تحكي عن مشكلتها مع بنتها اللي عندها اوتيزم، كيف كانت تسمي البيت اللي كانوا يروحوا عليه، او الغرفه اللي كانوا يروحوا عليها بالملجأ، كانت تسميه البروكن هاوس او البيت المكسر. ولما انتقلوا على البيت الجديد صارت دائما تسمي هذا البيت الجديد او البيت الحلو، البيت النظيف. من كثر ما انا مبسوطه الطفله بالمفروشات اللي عندهم اياها الجديده الحلوه، بتضلها تمسك المخدات والكربايات وتعانقهم. قصتنا اليوم قصة فيها رسالة كتير قوية لكل صبية بتفكر حالها أو حتى كل شاب بفكر إنه ما حيقدر يغير حياته، إنه هو مرق أو هي مرقت بأصعب الظروف. معنا أصعب الظروف دائما في ناس عم تمرق بظروف أصعب منا، بتخلينا دائما نفكر ونصفن ونقول الحمد لله على اللي نحن فيه، وبنفس الوقت بتخلينا نقوى من جديد، نوقف من جديد، نواجه الحياة من جديد. Thank you so much. There is nothing that I can do or say to express my feeling. You are a true hero. Thank you for being with me here.